This is Robert Goodman for Positive Strokes. Today, we're going to talk about relationship and love. Relationship and love. You know, when you run across somebody and they get your attention and you start a dialogue with that person and you start to enjoy the dialogue, then y'all go out and you'll see each other and enjoy each other's company. But do you know that in the beginning, when you meet somebody, everybody puts their best foot forward? They show the best of themselves to the other person because they want that person to be a part of their lives. That's how relationships start. But do you know that where does the love come in? Well, in the process of getting to know one another, you start to have feelings for one another. You start to have the chemistry where they touch you or they kiss you and you can feel it over your body and your body reacts to it. And you feel like this is the one I want to be with. So as you spend time over time and time and time and time again, you draw closer and closer together and you're enjoying life and you're at your best because you're so happy inside. Everybody is putting their best foot forward, trying not to make any mistakes because the whole goal is to have that person a part of your life. But you know, the interesting thing is that really, I believe, this is my personal opinion, this is not written in stone, but this is my personal opinion that when you love someone, you allow that person to be who they are. I say it again. When you love someone, you allow that person to be who they are. You want them to feel comfortable and relaxed so they can show the good points and also the bad points. Because we all have them. Everybody in this world does not have 100% good points without having any bad points. We all do. Because we're imperfect people and we all make mistakes. And we all come, as the Bible says, we all fall short of the glory of God. Or, or you could say, we can all fall short of the relationship because we're imperfect people. But let me apply my situation and express what works for me. You know, falling in love, we don't know how much we love a person until conflict, situations, and problems come into effect in our lives. And do we run when the first gust of wind comes in our relationship? Do we think the worst in a relationship when something happens that we do not understand or may not know all the facts? But me personally, I'm a man. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. But the interesting thing is that usually when a man or a woman conduct themselves in a respectable way with their relationship and other people see how you are or how you handling the situation and how the bond is strong and you may have your ups and downs, but at the end of the day, y'all still together, y'all still striving to be better people for themselves and for others. I'm here to tell you that relationship takes work. It takes work. It takes patience. It takes work. It takes you to get to know your partner. You know, my grandfather and my grandmother was around together a long time, and I knew they were not no good, perfect relationship, and they had arguments, they have disagreements and everything. But at the end of the day, no matter what the argument or the disagreement, when they went to bed together, they made amends to each other and did not carry this stuff on to the next day, whether whose fault it was. I've learned that when we make mistakes, it's not the mistake that's important, it's what we do after the mistake. We can't harp on a mistake because here's the thing. It's already done happened, it's been done. What can I do for us to move on? How can we rectify this situation? Well, you know, the love of my life, when she rubs me the wrong way or I don't agree with some of her actions or anything, I respect her and love her and understand that that's her opinion and that's how she feels about these things. But it does not diminish or get in the way of our love. And why is that? Because we respect each other how we feel about certain things. And whether we like it or not, we try very hard to meet each other 50-50. Sometimes in a relationship, somebody's got to do 80 and the other person can only do 20. And I have to be good with that because at that particular time, that's the best that they can do because they're going through things. Oh, here's the thing. Before you knew the person, they had problems, issues, and situations that they had to deal with. You're just coming into their lives and you're creating a bond and a love and a commitment to a relationship and expressing love by being there and doing the right thing. Oh, but here, I'm a man, and there's a lot of beautiful women out there. Some women show more about their bodies to get men's attention. Some are more personal. Or there's some people that just see somebody that has it good, that they want the same thing, so they go after that person, so they can feel that they can have what they had. So anybody's subject for somebody to come in and be destructive to your relationship with the person you love. Some people, they're into open marriages. Some people, monogamous marriages. Some people like to have sex with both, male and female, whatever. This is their lifestyle. This is their choice. This is the way they live their life. Me personally, I've been around a minute. I'm 64 years old, and I realized that one woman is good enough for me. In my past history, the loved ones and the people that I know only had one woman in their lives, unless they died. I had friends that ran around and slept with everything that was moving because that's who they were. I've had friends that their mate knew what they was doing, but accepted that and was still with them. Me personally, if I can get into a relationship with one woman and we work every day to make our relationship better, that to me is the best blessing in the world. Me personally, I don't need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 women to make me happy. One woman, one relationship is good for me. Whatever works for you, figure it out. How do you know if it works for you? Do you know yourself? Can you be committed to one person? Or could you deal with your mate sleeping with other people and you should be just committed to her or committed to him? What kind of lifestyle do you want to live? What type of person do you want? Do you know yourself better so you can make the right choice in a relationship? Do you love a person hard enough and deep enough to overcome your faults, help them work on their faults if they ask for your help? I learned that with the person I love, they're grown. They are grown. They've took care of themselves. They know how to take care of themselves. She has children. She has grandchildren. She knows how to take care of herself. So, who am I to try to tell her how to take care of herself when she's been doing it already? The interesting thing is that when you're in a relationship and something don't look good to you about what's going on with them or the decision that they make, my love makes you want to speak up and say something about it. But I don't treat her like she's a child and say, you shouldn't do that because this is going to happen. No. I express my opinion, my thoughts, and my beliefs. And it's up to them to make the decision that they want, that they're going to be feel good with, that they can live with. Oh, but let me talk to you about the part with we need to go to counseling. Some people say, I don't want nobody in my business. I don't want nobody in my business. I'm going to tell somebody about me what that's going on. They don't know me. They don't know you. Very true. They don't. But they have an education in psychology, in relationships, that they can guide you so you can make the right decisions for yourself and for the relationship. For a relationship to work for a long period of time, it's got to be opened to allowing a person express themselves and what they're feeling. So, they don't tell you what to do. They don't. They don't tell you how to run your life. They just show you a part of yourself so you can understand yourself more and you can move toward a direction to work on a relationship to make it good for you and the person you love. So, before I leave you, I just want to say this. Don't allow people, places, or things come into your home and uproot and direct you away from your primary purpose of having a sound and a beautiful relationship with the person you love. Do not allow 20 minutes worth of pleasure to make you leave and sleep with someone else because you're mad and upset at that person. You want to get even. Because throwing mud back and forth, it doesn't help nobody. It doesn't solve the problem. It just makes it worse. Walk down the road together. Overcome the obstacles together. Allow each other to grow. Don't try to be nobody's mother or father. Only to your children, not to a grown person. Because it's not going to work. This is Robert Good from Positive Strokes. I hope you got something out of it. And you have a great day. And remember, be true to yourself and good to yourself so you can be good to others.